Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESSBIZTOOLS. Welcome to Accountant's Minute. This week we're looking at the continuation of the innovation journey. We started it last week where we looked at research and development, going from an idea, going through research and development, then looking at patent attorneys and actually undertaking the development of a new prototype. Then we talked about the business plan. So this week we've started off with the predictive accounting reports. These are the budgets, cash flow forecasts, key drivers, which are the all important sub-accounts, inventory, debtors, creditors, work in progress, capital expenditure, those sort of items that can get out of control. So you need to have them in a separate sub-account, not hidden away in the budget somewhere. And part of this is making sure that you become the strategic storyteller for your clients, so you can give them what the financial information is telling you, what the position's going to be like in 1, 2 or 3 years time. So you give the client some assurance that as long as they stick to the guidelines, and there will be some variations, but every time they change something, they can get back on course. We also talk about the cash flow forecast. It's very important. Businesses need cash flow to survive. And what we're looking at is making sure that each month you give an update report to your client going for 12 months out, so that you're checking very closely at any of the changes that are occurring. And there can be all sorts of changes these days because of trouble in getting product in from overseas, which might have caused your client to want to increase their inventory in Australia. But that's got a roll-on effect on cash flow, hasn't it? Because the supplier overseas still wants to get paid. Also, we look at benchmarking being used by accountants so that you can assist your clients by preparing their results to a survey that's been done which presents the top 20 firm result, people who are in the top 20% category. What's their gross profit percentage, sales per team member, and other information compared to what your client's achieving. And it can be a great way to motivate them. And that information is based on information supplied by Tax Fitness, and you can subscribe to Tax Fitness from our site, and that will give you a $200 discount, so that's not a bad deal. We also talk about the 52-week Business Enhancement System, which is the new way for SMEs to have their accounting data prepared when it's prepared. But there's an all-important weekly function, and that's the weekly performance and profitability report for each individual business operation. So that there is a problem, it's immediately highlighted and fixed. Not in 12 months' time. Might be too late then. Your client might have got into horrendous difficulties by then. Also, the monthly accounts need to be compared back to the budgets and the comparisons prepared. So there's a lot of work and a lot of information for you to do, which will help your client thrive and scale up if they wish. Also, we have information from Tax Fitness on benchmarking. Before you benchmark clients, benchmark yourself. And also from the Boss Factor Library, Trevor Marchant's given us some articles, and you can have a look at those, how to unstick a stuck business. So that's the overview of Accountant's Minute for this week. Have a great day. Goodbye.